now. And are we streaming? And here's where now, I told you, here's the part where I need Kendall.
Kendall!
Jesus, this Logitech keyboard is so shit. How did I ever survive?
Perfect.
That's good.
Thank you. Okay, select stream. HELLFIRE Viewing Party. Perfect. Live chat. And let me make sure we are streaming, because it's what I always like to make sure, because last time I had to say go streaming before it was streaming at all on Nightmare Mayhem.
Be like,
Perfect. Okay, we are streaming, and now, you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey spooky fans, it's your demonic diva, Samara Hex D'Angelo, and I'm back with another scorching episode of HELLFIRE Viewing Party, the show where we kiki, tackle, and critique our way through RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10. Tonight, the queens are belting, dancing, and giving us full razzle-dazzle in the iconic Rusical challenge, so you know I had to call it a true stage siren. She's a Broadway fantasy come to life, a powerhouse vocalist, and a fierce friend of mine, and no stranger to the Nightmare Mayhem family. Give it up for the incomparable Karaoke!
Hi, Samara.
How are you, diva?
Girl, I'm a cool mom.
Yeah.
I'm giving. I was ready. It's like you said earlier. I look like Sasha. I look like Kasha Cole.
Kasha Davis right there.
Kasha Davis. I look like Kasha Davis's cool ass sister. She. Ooh.
Yes, and we love it. Can you read us a book for story time?
So I'm ready. It's like let me find my manual here. It's like okay, screw in the left. No. I'm ready to read. I'm ready to read these bitches just almost as much as some of these girls have been doing this season, and we barely.
Well, before we get into the actual episode, I have a few questions that I wanted to ask you before we get in.
Okay.
So you've got that signature musical glam. What was your first memory of falling in love with musicals?
Oh, girl. So it came later in life. To be honest with you, I loved music always, but I did one of my first musicals in ninth grade as in my little country town called Rusical, and I was like. So like,
don't tell me you guys did Rusical for your first one.
I swear, it was the first one I ever did. It was the most craziest thing I've ever done. I was like, this is so left field, and I love this so much.
My first musical, when I started falling in love with musicals, was 5th grade when we did Alice in Wonderland Jr. And I had to play a Mad Tea Party guest.
As you should. Girl, that brings back memories. Are you kidding me? I'm like, maybe I need to do it. Maybe I need to do it.
Yeah, I would have done it. See, here's the thing. I would have done it in 4th grade, but my parents told me I had came back ready to fucking audition the fucking next, that Friday. I had came back home, and I told my mom, I'm like, I can't wait. I really want to do this fucking musical. And she was like,
no.
AJ, we're gonna have to talk to you later, okay? When your dad gets home. So I come home. So my dad comes home, and this is after dinner. they both come upstairs to my room, and they're like, AJ, sweetie. For those of you that don't know, my name out of drag is AJ. They're like, AJ, sweetie, we're sorry, but we can't let you do Wizard of Oz this year, considering that what's going to happen is we're going to go visit your family in DC this year. And I was like, I love my fucking family, but I wanted to go audition in a musical.
I'd have been like, I love you, but I'm gonna do this freaking musical.
Well, see, I couldn't because they already bought the fucking tickets.
Like, we don't gotta go to DC. What's fun in DC right now? Well,
when did you first realize you can combine live singing and drag? And I'm gonna lead this on because I do have an announcement that I'm gonna share with you Swiggy fans after this. But when did you first realize, Keri, you could combine live singing and drag, and did anyone inspire that fusion for you?
okay, so many drag mothers ago. Not a read, not a shade. She's a lovely person. My drag mother at the time, her name was Filipina. A shout out to Filipina from Albany, New York. She saw me sing at karaoke one time. While I was still going under a different name at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she saw me belting out some oldies, and she was kind of surprised. I was like, I didn't know she could. She's like, why is she not? She literally looked at me and was like, why are you not singing? Like, you should be singing like that. And I did my first competition and I ever sang live, and with literally like crusted, dusted makeup, like 10-15 minutes, and everybody was like, you need to sing more often.
Well, I will say this to you, Spooky fans. If you guys do want to check out Karaoke's little interview I had with her, talking about her whole fucking drag life, even before the drag of karaoke started, you guys can check that out on season 2, which will be coming out indirectly the end of July.
Ooh, girl, I'm excited to see all these bitches.
But I also do have some upcoming news. So, Spooky fans, I do have a surprise for you. And I know you guys have all been asking, what is our next big project? Considering that you guys might be coming from Bad Kids Productions, remembering me. So, I have the pleasure of not only producing, but also directing our own very first musical on Coven D'Angelo Entertainment, which will be Death Becomes Her, which I will have not only Kendall, Luna Lockhart, Miss Karaoke, Karma Valentino, and I will also be having Bliss Cornell, some of your favorites from Nightmare Mayhem. So that'll be November, so please feel free to check that out.
I'm excited for that. Like, you know, I always said that I looked best with a beautiful color of death.
Sempre Viva!
It's true what they say, death becomes me.
Okay, so what's one dream musical role you would love to play on stage or in a fantasy drag miss, considering we just mentioned Death Becomes Her?
Honestly? Okay, so, you know, truthfully, I would love to say, you know, I think everybody I know would be like, oh my god, I want to be Alpha. Like, truthfully, yes, because I sing a mean.
Same. Same.
But you know what? Like, this is gonna be a little left field for me, right? But I want to follow in the tracks of one of my favorite drag artists, and I would love to do. I don't know what it is. Like, I would, like, even though I don't have a baritone range, I would love to do Seymour 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
I can see that, especially when Latrice did it this year.
That's who I like. I love Latrice and her doing that.
And then
was, like,
Jinx did Audrey, didn't she?
yes, and I was like, oh man, I just need to find my Audrey. But like, I do a mean Audrey too.
I think for me, if I had to like honestly pick one, I would honestly, well, of course, like as you said, like Elfie, of course, but who I will definitely say was my second one after that. Have you ever heard the musical Anne Juliet?
Yes, I have.
I always wanted Juliet has always been my fucking favorite character that I want to fucking play.
Ooh. Okay, I might need to get next Nightmare Mayhem.
No, and then see, here's the thing. But Keri, I can see you totally fucking playing like the nurse in that fucking like musical if we ever did that shit.
I have not. I have only seen it like. I've seen barely half of it, like with my best friend, and I was like, ooh, child, not the earring, not the. I'm like,
being like Vanjie, where all the clips are coming on. I love you, girl.
that would happen to me.
But I will say, if you guys do want to see Anne Juliet and me and Keri fascinated in the Nightmare Mayhem universe, please let us know in the comments because it might be coming after Death Becomes Her. If this goes well. But tonight, I want to say, you are the queen of the moment watching the Rusical episode with me.
Mm.
But be honest. Are you thrilled? Are you ready to judge these queens?
I'm always ready to judge some girls because listen, I'm the singer. I like to say I'm a siren when in drag because I can belt a note.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the girls like to say I like to scream a note, but that's besides the point. You know? But like, I am excited to see. Like, I'm excited to see what they do, because RuPaul always. I have to give RuPaul where credit is due. RuPaul comes up with some pretty interesting ideas for some of these musicals.
I will ask, what is your favorite musical of all time?
Ooh, God, there's so many. Okay. I have to really, honestly, if I had to be honest, it's actually gonna gag some girls. I can't remember the name of it, but the season 16 Rusical was
Sound of Rusic.
Yeah, Sound of the Rusic. That was pretty. That was probably one of my favorites because I don't know what it is like. It's either that one or it's like the Joan Crawford Rusical.
Mm-hmm. I think me, honestly, going off of, like, you, I think I'm going to have to pick Wig Loose, definitely. But my favorite that topped out of all of those Rusicals was fucking Rosemary's fucking Baby Shower, because I liked horror movies, and I still can't get over Roxy Blank Pennywise.
Let me say this. I think it was what gagged me was like everybody was so good in it. Like, I thought there was gonna be at least 1 weak link in that, and I'm watching like I mean they put some production into that one. Like,
well, I can tell you tonight because I already watched this fucking episode. You are gonna be like, what? This is not like the other ones.
Knowing me, if I wheeze as hard as I do, I'm so sorry, y'all. I am a wheezer. I will laugh my ass off about things.
Well, let's see.
I'm excited.
Okay, so we have an all-new game going into the season of All Stars 10. And you already know it's chaos right now because you already know the point format.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, Keri, you've watched All Stars 10 so far, but what have you loved so far about this bracket style twist?
You know what? What I like about it is that everybody has an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these girls that did not get an opportunity that may like no like I love my girls who were here in the later rounds. Like I love Olivia Lux. You know, like like you know power to the singers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I love like I love the girls who were like I love my those who have stayed longer in the competition, but giving those who were like maybe early outs, like just to give an example, I mean, Irene the Alien. I was gagged by Irene this season. I was like, man, it's like maybe we got rid of her too soon. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too. I think if the talent show, like I was telling you earlier, didn't fuck her up, she probably would have made it far.
Exactly, and also I have to say, like there are some girls that I feel like that are in this cast that I feel like as a fandom personally forget about. You know, like, I mean, let's be real. I love seeing that. I was like seeing Phoenix back on my TV I didn't know I needed that.
That's how I felt when I saw like not only Phoenix but Nicole Paige Brooks.
Bitch, Nicole Paige Brooks is like, bitch. Okay, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. You did not. You did like.
But see, I will say this. Most people I know don't like her. Okay, so I know she's a bitch. Mm-hmm. But she is a great fucking phenomenal drag artist, and that would have to be for the purple bracket, Acid fucking Betty. Like, I don't know what the fuck goes through the head of her when she's doing her fucking looks, but I'm just like, what the fuck?
I love seeing seeing some of these girls like that. Like, I'm excited to see what Acid brings back for, like, and you know, truthfully, I hope she goes on. You know what I'm saying? I hope that she goes on. I'm not sure what to expect from some of these girls, to be honest with you. But like, it's like I have to. But we'll see what happens.
And fans, I will let you know the purple bracket we will also be doing next week, but I will be saying who my guest is at the end of the episode.
Is it me?
No, it's Ashley Bliss. You see, you got me to say it. See what you did there?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing.
So are you ready to get into the drama of season 10 of All Stars?
I'm ready for the riggery, the gaggery, and the buffoonery. Let's do this.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, those are the last two. So last week, Mistress and Georges snatched the win and the rap and roast and tied in the lip sync, both walking away with 4.5 points. They're neck and neck at the top of the pink bracket right now.
I'll say this though, I love this plant runway. Everybody brought it for me.
I will say this. They played the game, but after seeing this episode, they fucked it over. Because here's the thing when it came to that. They had literally let Keri and Nicole know they were going to give their points away. But then to literally give them away to each other, that's what fucked me over.
Mm-hmm. That was a little much even for me. Because I'm like, I don't love Miss Keri Colby, okay? I love Miss Keri Colby. Like, me and her have met a few times, and I was like, oh, Keri. I'm like, and then she'll be like, Keri, I know. I'm like, Keri. I'm like,
I will tell you, girl, wait until you see this fucking episode, and you're gonna be like, because that was me by like the fucking end of it. As I'm writing questions, I'm like, what the fuck?
Honestly, though, I loved this week. I loved this week.
The next question I have to ask you is about the MVQ points. Now, if you were in this season and you were in the bottom, how do you go about giving your MVQ points away? Do you do an alliance or do you be fair?
You know what? Honestly, at the end of the day, a girl, I would love, if I'm being honest with you, I would love to keep the points for myself. But you know what? Like,
But you can't give it to yourself.
like, yeah, right? I couldn't. But like, I would love to just share it with a sister of mine because it's like, I would like, I want to do what Georges and Mistress did. Like as much as I would like to in the long run, I'm just like, nah. That for me, that's not. I couldn't. I don't think I would have the nerve or the audacity to pull something like that out.
Well,
but that's just me.
how about we get into this episode and see how these girls play the MVQ points?
I'm ready.
And I'm gonna turn this light off so they can also see as well.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm starting right now.
3 brackets for a chance to face off in the finals and win grand prize of $200,000. Last week, bracket 2 competed in the second of 3 episodes.
You're giving me your point, and then Keri, you're giving Georges her point, and vice versa.
Here, Miss Brooks, keep it in the family. Oh, Georges, I'm gonna go ahead and swap with you, honey.
And as Nicole said, we're keeping the Brooks in the family, and we're not really related, but here's my point, Georges. I love you, sister. And let me get my badge. Period.
I was bullied into giving my point to Mistress. You're just gonna fully fuck your friend over?
For the first time in Drag Race history, we're gonna have ourselves a rap and roast.
Say I do put you last, you're not in the top. You have an extra point to throw around. Where are you gonna throw that point?
If you throw me a bone, I could definitely throw something back to you.
Okay. Any makeup wipes?
Do you want some?
Yes,
It'll cost you a point.
Now.
Lydia and I are flirting with some sort of alliance. I hope if it came down to it, and Lydia and I were in the position where she could give me a point, that she would.
Georges.
Your lyrics were 10 out of 10.
I love to dance too. You're so good.
Mistress Brooks.
You ate.
The top 2 All-Stars of the week are Mistress Isabel Brooks and Georges. Congratulations. You've each earned 2 points. Ladies, this is your chance to impress me, win $10,000, and earn a coveted extra point. Georges, Mistress Isabel Brooks, we have a tie. You've earned a half point each. As the bottom 4 queens, I'll let you decide which All-Star deserves your MVQ point.
Well, that looks a bit uglier than last week.
We have 1 week left, and I still have 0 points on the board.
Which is
need to
fucking
get
me
at
over.
least 1 or 2 points from some of my
I
sisters
know. I'm
to
like,
have a chance at
no,
the
ma'am.
semifinals. I'll be damned if I see a 0-0 by the end of tonight. This is probably my last time being able to do this because I'm an elder. So if you want to gift me some points so that I can possibly carry on through the thing, I would really appreciate it.
There's only 3 spots, and I wasn't too happy how things went down last week because I believe that people do
I
deserve
really want that
to
wig that
win
Keri
those
has
games
on right now.
It's not. You know,
Let me see
the
that.
ups and downs ahead of
Let me-
us. So,
Look.
I would agree with that.
honey, last
What do you think? Would it look good on
I'm
Samara?
shady as fuck.
I know who.
And we
I think I
discussed
have a
trying to make sure
feeling
everybody
who
has an
made
even spread of these points. If
That
y'all were the
looks like
bottom
my
queen,
good.
how y'all gonna
That looks
pick
like my
the
sister,
points?
Miss Georgina the
Usually
doll.
pass it between us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least those shady little munchkins.
I do love
Thursday,
Georgina's
I ain't
wigs.
giving no points out tonight, so this could be the perfect time to right that wrong.
I already told you my 2 main designers, and I'm gonna shout them out for you guys Spooky fans right here. Are Parasite, who also owns Parasitic Wigs, and also Any Day Now. If you guys want wigs, they're good people to go to as well in Florida.
Perfectly the way that
Girl,
God intended
her
it,
wig.
because we are tied for first place.
I mean, you see all the
and
wigs
I'm
that I be
so
wearing,
glad
everybody be
for
like,
my
what the
round.
fuck?
I just feel it in my bones.
It's like,
We were
meanwhile, I'll
talking
just
a
stick
little
with my
bit
little
about
pussycat
MVQ
wigs.
badges.
And what is
No, see, I can't do that because I need like stock. I tried to even wear human hair before, and I'm like, I don't like myself in human hair. I like the big styled wigs. That's me.
What we're going to do
Oh,
to help each
I-
other out.
Because it's definitely how I paint my face. I paint it very big, like how Mistress paints hers. So I'm like, I need it like big.
You know what to do.
So it is completely
everybody.
impossible
It's like because
to
I'm a
predict
because
how
I'm a
this
big
is going
girl,
to go.
I have to wear some bigger
I'm gonna
hair.
make it for last week, and I'm gonna give it to Miss.
You would look good in bigger
because
hair.
That's what my plan was
I know.
last week,
I
and
love my
intercepted and
smaller
lied to
because
see
at least
if
they
it
don't
will
fly off.
happen again.
You
Give me a
gotta.
heart.
I'm gonna show you.
I do have a great
When you
back
get bigger
because
hair,
that
let me
line
know, and I will
needs
show
to
you the
get
tutorial
my
of how
point
I literally glue mine down.
Okay.
to Miss Lydia Butler.
Because I use like not only got to be, but I use lace one glue, and I also use like the got to be gel as well.
No, we're not
'Cause,
doing
like-
your stuff. She's doing what she wants, honey.
Because honestly, give me a hard front and I'll be happy.
You deserve it.
I mean, you saw the purple one I wore like a time before.
That's
Gotta do
true.
what you're gonna fucking do because you be holding your own.
And you
Dude,
look
I believe in you.
gorgeous in it.
Upon lots of
I want-
deliberation in my own mind,
I think my
I'll give
good
my point
sister's
to
giving me
Keri.
like this pink and orange hair.
What?
Yeah, Parasite is giving me not only a
And I
shadow
apologize
wig,
to anyone
but she's also giving
who
me
I
the
did
one
not
that you see,
This is fucking
see Tina
bullshit.
wear tonight
This
on the
girl must be
runway.
really scared of me. I'm not the only one out of that ceremony who didn't get any points.
Now Tina's
I'm gonna be
hot.
lazy. I'm out.
No, I'm not.
And she was like, "Do you not want mistresses there? That's a double stack." I'm like, "Girl, I already know how much you charge for double stacks. I'm not paying fucking $200 fucking dollars right now."
It's like not for a wig that
I
I'm gonna
think
wear
Georgia
once.
and I are in the lead with 4.5.
Those double stacks are very. You gotta actually glue them in and pin it in too.
2 points apiece,
Not.
And I'm
I
well
mean,
on my
not
way
my
to
gay
winning.
ass, because a bitch will wear,
Let's get out of
because
this
my gay ass will wear like
I really
just this
appreciate you, baby.
simple
Thank
like,
you.
I couldn't let you.
like that's why I be
cannot
wearing my
imagine
little
Tina's happy
pussycat
with
hats.
me,
I just,
but if I were
I
to
can
give
just
her
throw
a
that
point,
bitch
she would
on
be at
on the
3
day.
points, and then she
Yeah.
would be that much closer to me.
And
I'm
you look
trying
good
to
in
get her
pussycat
to the
wigs
day.
like Monet
Isn't it?
Exchange.
Sometimes you gotta.
Bitch, I'm coming for her gig.
Oh, honey, guard is
Come on,
up. Jiggle is done.
I feel like her. I feel like
I
her
can only
cousin
imagine Tina
once
Burner.
removed.
I just got knocked out of the top 3. Now it is Mistress, it is Georges, and it is Lydia, baby. Fucking gremlins.
We either both have to be in the top next week or we both have to be in the bottom.
So we could give each other a point.
They're little cockroaches. I'm gonna stomp on them.
This is feeling different than week 1.
Yeah, baby, I'm just not blind. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stomp you out.
Titty clap. I have a point.
The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars receives a 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly
Okay, you ready to talk about this?
I'm always ready to talk shit.
Okay, so looking at these numbers, Mistress and Georges are leading the bracket. Would you have guessed they'd be the front runners?
You know what? Mistress, maybe, because I feel like, because one, I knew Mistress was gonna pull some shady maneuver. Love her. It was like, Georges, I don't know, honestly. Georges, I felt like Georges would have been like I mean, yes and no, because Georges, this is her 3rd time.
Yeah. I
So I'm
think
like-
these two are playing like their own fucking game, like fucking right now, and I'm just like, weren't y'all in an alliance with like Nicole and then also Keri, and y'all not even helping either one of them?
That I know that part is right, because I'm just like, girl, what was all this for? I'm like, ma'am.
What's the point of having an alliance if we're not even sticking to your Texas alliance or sticking with like your
The
Brooks
Brooks.
alliance?
I'm like, I'm just like, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I just thought it was shady.
Do you think the MVQ points were played fair this time?
It's like, shit. It's like, not me dropping you. I'm sorry.
Oh, and then I just have a notification. Morphine just went live.
It's like, honestly though, I think it's like, honestly, I like I like how they did it. Like, I respect that Lydia, stuck to her word on what she promised. Because Lydia and Keri had a formal agreement and they stuck with it. So I
would
respect
say
them.
yes to that, but like I also say she was supposed to give her point to Tina.
Oh shit! I did for. Yeah, that happened, didn't it?
Yeah,
But-
that like, I know you're gonna see it like the next like scene, but like, that fucked Tina over.
Tina was livid, and I hate to say it, but Tina, like, while I do understand where Tina's coming from, I'm like, Tina definitely took it very personal too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh honey, don't.
And
take
see,
it
I will say I love All Stars, but if I ever go on All Stars, I'm just gonna stick to one fucking alliance at the fucking end of the day. Because I don't want bitches mad at me and being like, oh, so Samara, you decided to play this game, didn't you?
Right, and I'm like, and I'm just. That's my problem. Is people be saying this game, that game. I'm like, girl, what game are you talking about? I'm still playing Monopoly at this point. It's like I'm just trying to collect my $10,000 and be on the move.
Well, let's get into our next day in the workroom.
So it's gonna be messy.
A coveted spot in the Drag Race Hall of Fame, and a cash prize of $200,000. With extra special guest judge, Adam Shankman.
Woo! Shankman!
I don't know if I like Adam Shankman compared to Jamal Sims.
Oh, I love Jamal Sims.
I love Adam Shankman as a director, but I'd rather have Jamal, you know?
Jamal definitely Jamal has a nurturing nature compared to Adam. Adam has a little bit of a. I love him.
That's why I'm like, when they tried to get like Miguel Serrata, and I know he comes in this episode, I'm like, so what y'all could have done is got this person instead.
I didn't make a deal with Keri, so I'm not really in my feelings about it. I'm more in my feelings about not getting points from Rue.
Nicole turned it into rap challenges. It was giving.
Yeah,
the cactus was sickening.
She did.
Listen, I gave Nicole that point because she deserved that. I thought we were here to uplift each other, especially after the week prior. And I think Lydia just took that chance to play the game. And I was gonna say I didn't see it coming.
You see what I said?
Let me just change how I feel about you in this competition. Wait, let me finish talking.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think we should just cut me off.
Oh.
This is the tournament of champions, not the tournament of alliances.
Oh!
I want to see everyone have a fair fight. So it was a personal
blows. What kind of?
My intention was not to personally make you feel any sort of way. I am sorry for doing that, but like at the end of the day, it is.
Lydia, you really are Brooks now. It should be Lydia Brooks Collins. That's what it should be.
She's gonna be a fat girl with the last name.
That's why I was surprised that I'm like, you asked Mistress to be your drag mother. I'm like, did you not see how she did not help Sugar and Spice and Malaysia's been helping them more?
I did not say that.
Or even Kara's been helping them more either too.
The problem with Lydia, I feel sometimes, is like she's not intentionally shady.
You should pull the
certain
same
things.
shit on those girls, and I said no. You contemplated it. I
But
said
like,
no.
maybe I don't know. It's like,
She said maybe. You'll see it.
where are the receipts? I'm waiting for mine at CVS.
Okay, so me and George were saying.
I don't know if you watched what's up last
We
week.
did to them.
Bitch.
If y'all leave them with 0 points, that means they won't be able to catch up.
I mean, that makes
Think
sense.
about it.
I need something like popcorn.
I may have told a little white lie, which I've never done before.
Bitch, you did not tell no little white lie.
That's you know damn well.
You know fucking damn well that you did not tell no fucking damn lie.
I know that's right.
You know better than that, Keri.
seemed a little heated.
I love Mistress with the goofs and gaggery.
She just at this point she is just saying what she needs. Save her ass at this
Girl,
point.
it is a game.
So you're gonna sit there and let them lie in front of me?
There is no set in stone plan.
Thank
that
you.
we
I'm
have.
talking about that. I'm talking about this conversation.
Oh shit.
Thank you, mother.
Oh my god. Keri, I would never disrespect you like that. You cause chaos.
She not ready to have hers. Good morning, angels. Good
I love how they started off with like the Charlie's Angels or
Is to put some
Starbooty.
funk in your trunk
Okay, like
and report for booty duty. because I'm gonna get you, Mother Tucker.
Here comes Mama Brew. Keri, if we go on together, and we're in a regular season or we're in All Stars, then I will literally be in a alliance, and I won't flip, okay?
Like, bitch, I'm down. Like,
I won't flip and be like, oh well, Keri, I just decided to shade my other friend on this day.
this is my sister.
Called Starrbooty.
Starrbooty. She looks
Now, over
so
the years,
good in
I've
that.
made several many sequels. And now it's time for the next chapter. For this week's Tournament of All-Stars Maxi Challenge, you'll be starring with me in the movie Rusical, Starrbooty, the Rebooty.
Okay, this is what I'm talking about.
I'll be
It's like,
reprising my
what
role
are these?
as the timeless Superfly Super
What is
Spy,
the?
Starrbooty.
I would never guess. I
And
would never
you'll
think
be
of these
introducing
concepts.
these new characters.
But you know what?
Our
You
heroes,
better stick
the
with
Booty
me.
Squad. Coffee, tea, and
I thought they were gonna honest.
and
Well,
the
actually, they
evil
did do that
agents
musical,
of
but it was chorus line.
the powerful underground sister syndicate, Foxy.
That's what I said. I think they would do
and
Wicked this
Pam.
year, but I know it was chorus line with Wicked season
I'll leave it
17.
up to you to cast the role.
Valid.
Now remember,
Honestly, I didn't even
this
care
is
for that
the
one.
last
To be
week
honest
of
with
your
you.
bracket.
You know what they should do for
Yes,
season
there's
18? They
still
should do
a
Death
path to
Becomes
the
Her.
semifinals. For each
Oh,
and every one of
absolutely.
you.
Are you kidding me? If they don't do it, it will
Don't
be
hold
Rick and
nothing
Morris.
back. All Stars, start your engines, and may the best drag queen win.
Okay, we're on another commercial now. Okay. So the next day, the Queen.
Starrbooty, the Rebooty.
Wait, but let me get into it first. Let me get into it. The next day, the Queen strutted into the workroom, and baby, the tension is thick. Tina is heated, and rightfully so, because she feels like Lydia didn't play the game with the MVP point last night. So, meanwhile, Mistress is trying to play Peacemaker, or so it seems.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No.
listen.
I don't know if I can go agree with Mistress on this point.
No, and I'm just like, she says a little white lie. I'm just like, where?
Because I can't. Tina's valid because she was supposed to play the MVP point with like Tina, but it was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes, and I'm like, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm just like, come now, like, what's going on this day?
Well, that's why
Like-
I said. That's why I said what I said. I'm like, she really is a Brooks. It should be Lydia Brooks Collins at this point.
Lydia and Lydia can get away with it because it's like, because she's just a cute little innocent twink trying to just do her thing. I'm just like, girl, you know what you did.
You know if it was fucking Corey coming in this season with her, Corey would have some fucking problems.
Mm-hmm.
Corey would have been like, "Oh, so you look out for your mother, but you don't look out for your significant other. I see how it is."
Mm-hmm. Bitch, could you imagine? Oh, bitch, could you imagine if they both were on the season together?
Well, I have some tea. You ready to hear it?
Oh, I'm ready.
Arietti or Sam Star was supposed to be on this season,
Really?
but they couldn't. Because you already know Arietti got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Sam already had a lot of stuff to do. But, I'll tell you, here's the other tea on top of that. Maddie Morphosis was supposed to be instead of Lydia. But they had to pick a girl that was on the that was already, already had their background check already done.
Yes, I heard about that. I heard that Maddie literally checked into the hotel, and she literally left right after that. And
I think she might have medical problems. That's what I'm thinking it is.
And I'm like, and I feel bad because honestly,
Imagine if Maddie was in Lydia's spot at this point.
bitch, I was like, damn well Maddie would not have been having None of that.
Yes, that part.
But let's be real. I would love to see Maddie in a sewing challenge, though.
I want to see Maddie again on my screen.
She's good. She would have been. Honestly,
You know she
Maddie
would have ate that fucking wrap up. You know she would have.
Oh, bitch. The way that she did it with Bob.
Yes.
Oh, bitch. We missed out.
But let's be real. So, do you think Tina has the right to be mad at Lydia at this point? That was the next question. That really was the next question.
It's like, do I think
Okay, so let me put it this way. So, Keri, imagine you're on All Stars 10, right? And you're in Tina's spot. How would you feel?
Girl, I would feel okay. I would be feeling some kind of way. Like in the moment, I'll be on. Like in the moment, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" But also, I'm like, I also have to like, I'd have to take myself down a notch. I'd be like, "Listen, she is playing the competition."
And see, that's why I love this pink bracket. I'm like, y'all really did come for the drama with this pink bracket, didn't y'all?
That pink bracket is bringing it, and I love it.
That's why I'm like, how is this purple bracket gonna play it? Because I know the only two villains that we had from like going into this like next season was Acid or Daya. But Daya, I wouldn't say was really a villain. It was like Daya was sticking up for herself.
True. But but let's be real. Like we have now. First off, we got the Brook. I didn't even think about the Brooks. Now we got the Bettys coming up next. It's like,
you see, I knew the TV was playing behind me. I knew it was. But yeah, you want to talk about the Bettys coming up next while I get this like back on track?
For the purple bracket?
Yes.
Bitch, okay. I love this bracket. I love the purple bracket. I mean, like, I don't know about anybody else on how we are feeling about Ginger going to be in it. I love Ginger.
I love Ginger, and I've gotten to know her a lot. She loves my fucking drag, and I told her this in person. I really want her to fucking be in that top 4.
I want Ginger. I really hope, I love Ginger, but I'm going to be like, Ginger, you better win this round.
If she wins, I will be so fucking happy. Because I will tell you. So here's another little tea. Any day now, who designs all my wigs. Not only did she win the gig this season, so I'll send you a link because you might like that show. They started a YouTube channel on like about 3 months ago, and it was an online competition, but it was also in person. But I will also tell you this. Natalia's also in there too. But I will also tell you this. She's doing Orlando Drag Race Live, the competition I was telling you about gonna do in January.
So what it even is?
But she's wait, let me finish this thought. She's also Ginger Minge's daughter.
Really?
Yes.
That's
one of my close friends.
Can I say something kind of random though? Like, it's like, so they were talking about the Latin representation of Drag Race, which I was living. I was like, okay, we live, and they put Ginger Minge, and she says she's part Puerto Rican. I was like,
what? I didn't know that.
Yes, they were talking about Ginger Minge is Puerto Rican. I was like, half the almost all this cast has some kind. Like Nicole Paige Brooks also is part Puerto Rican, but I was gagged when I found out that Ginger was part Puerto Rican. I was like, I didn't know about this.
Well, thanks to our Ancestry.com, we found out a lot of fucking shit.
That part, and I'm like, damn. So it's getting.
But yeah, you were asking about Orlando Drag Race Live. Let me talk about that before we go into Starrbooty.
Okay. I'm ready.
So Orlando Drag Race Live, what it is, it's a competition hosted like she doesn't host, but produced by KG Presents, who is also, that company is owned by one of my favorite icons, Katana Gemini, who also was the very first artist, besides my drag sister, Mystery Hugga, that booked me in Orlando and had me for a pageant kind of show. But what it is think of Drag Race, but if it was in person.
I like that.
So she's been doing that show, I think, for like 9 to 10 years now, and the next season, I hope it's not All-Stars, because I want to get back on, because considering I want to go on, because not only has my sister Tree Mystery won and done it, but Kalia, who is also my drag sister, has also done it as well.
I would love to see that. I want to see that.
And see, here's where I would do the thing different than my sister Kalia. I would not plan my looks at fucking last minute.
Right.
I would not do that or plan my performances last minute. And good thing is that I have a team behind me, such as Kendall, such as not only Kendall, but Stigma. I will shout them out. They'll also be performing with us Spooky fans on Kendall's birthday, his Kendall Emo birthday. And I also have Tree helping me, Kalia helping me, Victoria, who's also another one of my sisters, helping me, Roxanne, and Annie Day now, and also Parasite. But she's moving from Florida now, but she's also willing to help me from where she is next year.
I'm excited for that, girl. You better let me know how it goes.
I hope I win. The only thing I hate, I have to do glam. And I can do glam, don't get me wrong, but I hate when my face is in glam mode.
I mean, just seeing your look right now, I mean, you look gorgeous. It's like, so, I mean, like...
I don't like painting my face, like, soft, though. That's the thing.
Same.
Because when I look soft, I'm like... I heard from, like, some of my friends that I look white compared to my actual skin tone. And one of my friends, who's actually my roommate, Spencer, said recently, he was like, from that photo shoot, that's why I had to send different photos for that Savoy photo shoot that we just did with the poster. He was like, you look like Michael Jackson. And I'm like, yeah, what I'm hearing is more contour on my face, use banana powder, and what I'm hearing is use this, and then I'll tell him, I'm like, here's the thing, my skin looks different in every fucking situation because I'm light skinned, because I'm like, me and Keri were just talking about the Zoom kind of filter, and how it makes us look dark, and I'm like, on YouTube, I don't look this way, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And meanwhile, I look like my pasty cousin twice removed. It's like on Zoom, I'm just like, bitch. It removed all my contour. I put a lot on.
I told you Zoom is racist. When Kendall goes on, like, I know you've seen the difference with seeing our other videos, but you see the difference, don't you? Yeah.
I'd be like, what the hell is going on this day? I need to...
Zoom, I love you, but you need to update. You need to really update to 4K.
I'm gonna ask them, like, listen here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, listen here.
Okay, so let's get into more of this episode. So Rue enters the workroom in full Mama Rue movie mode and announces for this week's Maxi Challenge, with semifinals at stake, it's hero versus villains as the queens funk it up for a dynamite performance of the movie Rusical, Starrbooty, the Rebooty. So let's start with the basics. Keri, before I get into this, do you want to let the fans know? I don't know if they... No, I did ask you this question before. What's your favorite Rusical of all time? But here's where I'm going to twist it up, since I've already asked the question. Yes. What is your favorite musical of all time?
Musical. Honest, I know I'm gonna be a bias. Honestly, I'm gonna still stick with Little Shop of Horrors. Like that's just like if I had to choose like a substitute for that, I love the music in Hamilton. That's like my gig right there because I don't know what it is. The music in Hamilton is just like I sing Burn all the time. That's one of my favorite.
So do you want to know my top 5?
Yes, please.
Okay, so first I will have to go with Phantom of the Opera because that was the very first musical that my grandmother showed me that got me into musicals. That's the first one.
Love.
Second one is definitely going to have to be Wicked.
We love Wicked in this household.
Third one is definitely going to have to be Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one I will say is going to be Anne Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fifth and last one, what I would say, because my grandma also showed me this movie when I was a kid too, is Death Becomes Her.
Mm.
It's just like I love like how they plan like from the movie to the musical with Death Becomes Her. I'm like, not only did you expand it a lot more, but like I love this fucking shit. It's just like comedy. I will also include in there. I love Mel Brooks musicals. So like for example, like Producers, Young Frankenstein, stuff like that.
Give me all the good. Like honestly, there's so many good musicals out there nowadays. I'm still trying to keep up with all of them. Honestly.
I will tell you, Kendall, I want to thank him for it, but he took me to go see Anne Juliet. That's why we were in Louisville when I was telling you that. And it was so fucking good. Like, Kendall even enjoyed it as well. It was like, I'm just like, seeing it in person after I listened to the music, probably, I don't know if you do the same thing, Keri, but sometimes what I will do is literally pull up random Broadway scripts and then just act in and, like, literally sing it out fucking loud.
Mm-hmm. There's a few songs, like, I don't know what it is, like, it's like, I'll just literally be, like, just driving down the road doing nothing, right? And then for some reason, I'll just be like, suddenly see more. That, like, out of nowhere. It's like, out of nowhere, and I'll be like, wait, where did that come from?
Yeah, see, I'll take it even a step further, and I'll be, like, actually acting it out in my house and be like, Seymour, you told me to do this. and then I'll say the lines back and forth to like myself.
You'll be like, I was like, what the hell on this day is going on?
Well, getting into Starrbooty, are you familiar with the original like movie?
I am actually not familiar with Starrbooty. I am.
Okay, so I don't have to feel the only one afraid. I know that I'm a RuPaul super fan, but I did not watch Starrbooty at all yet.
I did not watch Starrbooty, but I do know about Cleopatra Jones. When I saw Cleopatra Jones, I was like, ooh, I do know. I haven't seen this movie in a minute. It's like, and honestly, this is kind of like my gig right here, because like this is the type of music I'd be like.
I will say my favorite spy movie that I would have to choose out of them all would have to be Austin fucking Powers. I love that fucking movie. Like, who I would honestly want to do if it was a mix is honestly, my name is Foxy Cleopatra.
Like
Beyonce's role in that fucking Austin Powers and Goldmember. I love her playing that fucking role.
That is one of my favorites, and I would be honored. It's like,
I just need someone to do the mix for me, and I'm like, I have the afro, I have the gold, but I just need someone to do the mix for me.
Like, I would be like, it's like you let me know, right? Like after this is done, I'll give you the deets.
If we ever do a spy theme for Savoy, or we do a spy theme for Night of Mayhem, I will definitely let you know, and it'll be like, I need a mix that goes solid gold. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, it's like bitch. I would be coming in as the Pink Panther, but like as a spy, right, detective.
Yes.
Cause like, but the Pink Panther would be like the one that's robbing the diamond, right? That like just like.
I love how the Pink Panther also starts off and it's like, someone has stolen the pink diamond. We have to find it now. And then it goes, that dun 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 dun.
Yes. I cannot tell you how much I love the Pink Panther so much. That is my gig.
Steve Martin did so fucking good in that movie.
It's like, please let me.
I honestly love the scene where he's like, they're like, it's pronounced hamburger, hamburger.
Just a hamburger.
Okay, so last question before we go back in.
Mm.
So the stakes are high this week, and it's the last chance for these queens to earn points and move on to the next level. So, Keri, if you were in the competition, how would you be feeling at this point in the game?
Well, to be honest with you, I would be feeling pretty good because I would have all the points. But
okay, let's say you're at Keri and Nicole's level or Tina's.
Okay, so if I was at Tina's or if I was in their position at that time, you know, like I know that mistress, I would feel, and if honestly, like I know what I'm good at. I know that in my heart that I could, dare I say, I could maybe, like, I would feel comfortable about going into this challenge. It's like, give me the singing, they got nothing on me.
Yes. I feel like you would eat up the challenge, to be honest.
I'd be like,
Are you good with choreo?
Yeah, one of my favorite dances is called epilepsy.
Well, I'm gonna get back into this episode for us spooky fans, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a bathroom break. But Keri is gonna give you commentary as we watch this episode. It's just mine. I'm sorry, Keri.
Okay, girl.
Okay, let me continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my lord.
I'll be right back.
Spare, ladies?
Well, it's the last week, so one would hope so, right?
Yeah. For this week's Maxi Challenge, we will be starring in the movie Rusical Starrbooty, the Rebooty.
We get to collaborate with Rue, so we gotta release her now.
It's gonna be amazing.
Not only are we carrying on the Starrbooty legacy, we are literally starring along the original star of Starrbooty. Put that on my fucking IMDb page, girl.
The Booty Squad is Miss Coffee. She's the brains of the operation. T, she's the brawn of the operation. And Mimi, she's the beauty of the operation.
Yeah. With it being the last week, my game plan is put all the girls who are the fool together. Keri, Nicole, and Tina have to be in a group because when you mix all those ingredients together, it's definitely going to be a recipe for disaster.
And then next is the Agents of Puss. Foxy, she's the villainous head of Puss. Moxie, she's the assassin. And Pam, she's the sadist who loves to bring the pain.
Lydia, Georges, and I need to be the villainous Agents of Puss. I am the head villain in charge in this competition, and it will be a sickening team. Well, I think I'm gonna be Foxy for sure. I think that fits right in for my little one
Okay,
too.
should I write this down? I definitely want to be Pam.
I definitely want to be Foxy. You want to bring the pain. That means you're gonna be flipping and twirling and dipping and yeah.
Well, I feel like Moxie, so that works out perfect.
So, okay, really? So all three of us? So we decided we're gonna be the Agents of Puss.
Wait a damn minute. I kind of am feeling Moxie, not gonna lie.
Okay. Mimi, I feel like Mimi, the beauty of the operation. I mean, come on.
I agree.
Does anybody else want Mimi? No?
Mistress is 100% trying to take charge of assigning the roles, but also I'm here to play a game, and if me leaning into it is going to make Mistress less competitive, it just opens up more space for me to be focused on really annihilating this week's challenge.
Samara is back, spooky fans.
So out
She
of
is
my character,
in a game.
me being butch and stuff like that would be hilarious. But I don't have no butch body drag.
Yeah, I remember this part, and she tried to play director, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm just like, she's a fun game. I love this.
Did you highlight coffee on that one?
It's like, and it's not like she,
Wow. I assigned the roles just how I wanted them. I literally have the mind of a mastermind, and it's like really.
Yeah, you're an evil fucking villain, which I love. For Drag Race it works, but you're an evil fucking villain.
she's playing such a good game at this. I'm like,
I think it's
I
appropriate.
love that she's playing this because it's like,
Are there mind games going
She
on
does-
today? I don't know.
I mean, there's
okay, let me say this. Mistress is a smart
I don't
bitch.
think that's ever gonna
But see, that's why I would be scared to play this bracket with her.
The girl, I'm gonna say I was gonna be in the bracket with her. I'm gonna be in the semi.
I don't know. So villainous.
I'd rather be in the fucking purple bracket or honestly like the pink bracket because at least that way I know I have some nice girls and I'm like at least I have another alternative girl I can get along with and I said I can get along with and be like, can we just start an alliance of the alternative?
Yeah. It's like, but then it's like we all three of you get like gift a badge to it.
Yeah.
And
She
I
did.
left my fucking gape in the bathroom. I'll be back again. I'm sorry, Keri.
The Puss Squad
It's okay,
has
honey.
kidnapped RuPaul, and we are going to save her. Kind of Charlie's Angels-esque. You know, undercover prostitution whores. You lonely tonight? Your next tea. Are we not doing this? Are we not rehearsing?
No, I was letting you get some
I
options
don't know
out.
if it was possible to rehearse with all of that.
I haven't done a Rusical yet, but I know that I can sell coffee. A loud, obnoxious hooker on the corner, and I mean, sounds like me. This bitch's pussy turns into sunshine when you throw it into the air. Am I allowed to ad-lib?
No!
And even though I am not a dancer, I'm so underestimated. All I
You
gotta
can't
do is
live in
I
Rusical!
can be in the top this week. Do what you need to do. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'll get their attention, and you trick them.
You can ad-lib when you're recording the lyrics, but I don't know if Michelle's gonna let you do that if she's doing the lyrics, or is it like...
Here's the take.
It might be,
what's happened in these last couple weeks.
Leland.
I don't like what's going on, but I think
But I know how Leland is when it comes to ad-lib and
Last
lyrics.
challenge, so I'm just gonna fight tooth and nail to show these people what I got.
Facts are facts.
Facts are facts.
Okay, you ready?
I'm always ready.
Pause. Okay, so then comes the part. Pause. There you go. Then comes the part every theater queen dreads, choosing roles. So you know the clothes are coming up fast in the quick change intermission. Okay, so my question to you, Keri. What do you think is the most fair way to cast a Rusical? Auditions, majority vote, or full-on drag duel in the parking lot?
Put me in the parking lot, bitch. No, but
So you gonna fight the bitches now?
parking. Put me in it.
It'll really be the parking bark at that point.
These parkers are gonna be barking after I'm be like, don't make me go throw this crock at you. No, but honestly, okay, okay, what is when they do the rock paper scissors, that gags me. I'm like,
I remember that from season 16.
I was like, we are playing rock paper scissors over a fucking. They did that in All Star 6 too, if I'm not mistaken, too.
No, but see, I would be like, because I'm a musical like queen. So if it comes to that, I would be like fucking Plasma and be like, I don't fucking care what y'all say, but I'm not giving my role up.
That part, Plasma demands that part, and I'm just like, ma'am, that is.
I mean, but is that valid? Because if you're playing like with a game like Mistress at this point, would you not do the same thing?
I mean, you know what? Like, if just so I could have the part I wanted, yes. Because I it's like at the end of the day, you know, like I'm gonna work with these girls at like outside of the competition, but there is no bitch that's gonna trample over me because I'm a big bitch. They can try and trample over me, but I want that part.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's how I felt when. Because I know how Susie felt last season. She wanted Sam's role.
Yeah, and I'm like, I loved Anya's role in that.
I love like Sam playing the Cher, and I love what Susie got instead. But I was like, before that, I was like, I would have been fighting for my role more than that.
Mm-hmm. It's like, just give it up that quick.
So, Mistress, how do you feel about her taking charge of casting and calling the shots as director?
I'm like, from a viewer, I'm like, she's eating these girls up.
But would it be really queen in a competition?
If I was in a competition, I'd be like, no,
Hmm?
no, that we're not. Because she tried to pull that card off in her original season.
Yeah, she did it with fucking Lux, and then that's why I loved how Lucy played it. She was like, "No, I'm not gonna give like fucking Lux's fucking role."
Yes, and they wanted the heavy metal one, but they didn't. But nobody wanted the country one, and I remember I was like, "This girl is coming to play."
I love season 15. That's one of my favorite seasons.
I'd watch it just so if I would come back. I would love to see Sugar and Spice back on our TV screens sometime. Just not even to be good, just to watch them.
I feel like they need to bring them apart this time.
Could you imagine if they, Sugar, Spice, and then their cousin Chime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I feel like Spice shined a lot more when she was without Sugar.
Mm-hmm. If they did it in different,
it was just the walk that they fucking hated. The fucking like
the trot. I was like, are you? It's like, and it's like, are y'all gonna have a stroke? Like, I felt like y'all were like they are so accustomed to that they just have to keep doing it like that.
But I think Spice needs to come on. Yeah, they need to come on different seasons. I can also see Spice doing Dragula one day.
Smart. And then Sugar on Camp Wanakiki.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I haven't seen Camp Wanakiki ever.
I love it. It's so cute. I watched it. I got recently into it because my sister was on it recently.
Yeah, because I know they're always having those California queens on there, and I'm just like,
oh, girl, this was my sister from New York. She
is
from Albany. Opal. Her name's Opal Essence, and she got onto Camp Wanakiki. We call her the Muppet Queen. I'm just like, because we call her she's the Muppet Queen because usually she's got a big old hand up her, but that's another story. Shout out to sister.
Shout out to Opal Essence. Okay, so here's a question I do really want to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
I know we said comments on this too. So meanwhile, in the other group, it's Nicole Paige Brooks' first ever Rusical. Do you think that she's ready to do this, or do you think that she's about to be thrown into a jazz handful of wolves?
Nicole?
Yes.
This is her first time. I appreciate that she's trying. I feel like I'm watching a new girl get into it. Like she's been doing this season for she hasn't been on Drag Race since season 2, so that was 2010, so 15 years ago, 15 years ago. I feel bad for the girl, but you know what? I have to give her credit where credit is due.
Well, I'm like, did she watch Drag Race ever after her season though?
That's what I want to know. I'm like, I've heard a few things about Miss Nicole Page Brooks, cause it's like outside of drag, but that's for another day.
And then Mishra starts speaking over at the other team and says she can already see them crumbling. Do you agree? I would say looking at the other team, I did kind of agree at this point.
They did crumble like a cookie a little bit because it's just like her own knowledge. Right now. It's just like, I love y'all, but what's the tea? What's going on here?
Well, Keri, I know you're one this week for vocals, and vocals are next. So, are you ready to hear how these girls sound?
Nope.
Well, you ready? Let's get into it. Yeah, it was Leland, like I said.
We love Leland.
It's time for the vocal recording
Check the
session
chat
with
real
Leland.
quick,
Honestly, I am so
You're good.
excited.
I'm Leland, your composer, and this is Gabe, producer. We are so excited to dive in and do Starrbooty, the Rebooty. We're excited.
I was part of Wig Loops of Rusical on season 15, and honestly, I feel like that was yet another win I was robbed of. So I'm excited.
No, because I feel like Lucy deserved that
I feel
fucking
like I'm a really
win.
great performer. I check every box.
Instead of fucking Anitra, Lucy deserved that shit.
How do you feel going into this?
I'll show
I'm
you
excited.
everything.
I mean, I don't sing. I mean, the first time I did anything like this was last week when we did the rap challenge, and I think I did really well.
I need Lucy to come back to Drag Race because I love Lucy.
You got the auto-tune over there, right?
I love her looks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They
Oh,
call me
Samara, you get my
Kathy, and all the bad boys want their shots.
What happened?
I would go in, and all the bad boys want their shots.
All the bad boys want their shot.
Keri, you
I
good?
feel like the one note I'm not gonna have to give you is higher.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
You're
she's
going there
loud,
on your
sorry.
own.
Let me pause this so I can hear you. What'd you say?
I'm sorry to say this. I just have another obligation that my business partners told me we have to go to.
No, you're so good. Thank you for joining me so far, though. I'm sorry that we ran this late.
I'm sorry to do this to you last minute. It's just I was ready to do so, but she's telling me this is important. We need to go to this. I'm sorry to even cut out in the middle of it because it's because I thought we would have more time, but she says we need to be at this thing.
No, you're good. Thank you for letting me know.
I'm sorry. I will make it up to you.
Yes, I definitely have to have you for another viewing party pretty soon.
I will. I promise to you. I will. I'll make sure to bring I'll bring it next time. And I'm sorry again. It's
No, you're good. You're fine. If we have important obligations, I definitely understand.
I'm sorry again. It's if I didn't have to, if it was it, and that's just my poor planning on my part.
No, and see, this is why I do a backup, and this is why I'm going to figure out. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to host the rest of the viewing party by myself. But Keri, I'm going to send you definitely your tip, and also what I'm going to do is probably send you some other dates that you can be on. It's probably going to be with another person, but I'm fine with 3 people anyway.
Okay. I'm so sorry again.
No, you're absolutely fine.
I will. Please let me know, and I'm sorry about this.
No, you're absolutely fine.
There she is right now.
Go enjoy your time.
All right.
Go let me know what they say about you know what, because I don't want to say it over live because Spooky fans are watching.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
I love you.
Love you too, sis.
Bye.
Bye, Gorge.
I'm Mariah.
And I'm Whitney Houston.
And I'm back with myself.
Boom, kid, pow! Ah!
You killed it.
I believe you. I mean, thank you.
You are playing T. Yeah. The bronze of the operation, the brute strength, and I see it.
Maybe I was born this way. I'm the linebacker in a dress heavy. I'm the one who brings the heat. It's kind of who I am.
Yes.
T's the name, brute force is my game. I got the brawn,
bitch, I bring the pain.
The character is there. That's really great.
The last time I did a Rusical, baby, they put me in the bottom.
You stopped lip syncing before you died? It was unlike you.
But baby, theater's my life. So like, this challenge is a great opportunity for me to get the points I need for the semifinals.
I'll dazzle you blind. Love at first sight. Beauty and danger and a whole lot of fight.
Great. I would think about if there's a way to insert a little bit of comedy into this.
I think I could pull something monstrous out.
Okay.
Being funny, it's not my comfort zone when it comes to music. But this is the last opportunity to make it onto the next round. So space is out of the window. Gotta bring the feminine top out of it.
There it is.
Beauty and danger and a whole lot of fight.
I feel like I just saw the character come to life.
There she was.
There she is. Wham bam. Hey, Miss Pam.
Hello, Leland.
What do you know about Pam?
All I know is she's a nasty bitch who's so seductive and just, just disgusting. I won the All-Stars 9 Rusical by being a fully realized character. I need to make sure that I do that again. Because if I'm in the top this week, I finalize my spot in the next round. My name's Pam, and pain is my pleasure.
Okay, great. But can you give me a little bit of an upper register of...
My name's Pam.
My name's Pam.
To me, that's really nice.
Is that my mom?
Oh my God.
My name's Pam, and pain is my pleasure. Torture and torment beyond all measure.
Yes, yes,
Who
yes,
am I?
yes. Come on, Pam.
Mess with me, you'll meet your maker. I'm the real deal, genuine, no faker.
I just want you to take it past the point of where you feel a little, like, out of your comfort zone. Okay?
Moxie here, the killer queen.
To me, that tone felt really right. I think you tapped into it.
Okay.
Foxy's the name, the mastermind of crime.
Everybody go to sleep.
I got the plans to make the world submit. Try to lick me, you'll taste defeat. That's it.
Why is she boring me so bad? I'm over here yawning the house down, girl. I cannot stop yawning.
The way Mitch just looked at her.
Terrorizing her.
I would just give a little bit more volume.
Got the plans. Sorry, can you start me off a little bit earlier?
Yeah.
Wake me up when she's done.
That's it.
How did you feel about that one?
I felt all of them are good.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Leland seems to agree with me. I'm in my sabotage era.
Let's try it again.
Just so we're clear, there's actually a lot of dancing in this. Like, this is like everybody's dancing and everybody has equal parts. This is part of RuPaul's Starrbooty legacy, and we have to deliver. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This is my first time working with Adam, and honestly, I'm really excited to be working with him because I'm that girl when it comes to choreo. Y'all know this. Y'all know this.
Here we go. Down. Ba ba ba. E. Doll changed. Hit. Bam. Open. Hit. Great.
Yeah.
Throw it out.
She's got it.
Yeah.
I feel like this challenge is mine.
5, 6, 7. Whip. Muscles. Gotta be nice. Can't lick the puss. No.
I got it. Adam is giving us full-on dancer choreography.
Bop, ball change. Hit. You really hate that ball
Guys, we'll
change.
be back just
He's
for a
a little bit
second.
intimidating when he's giving you all the pointers.
Together.
Open.
Okay.
And then
No.
You want my pussy open or closed?
Close.
Mistress looks like she is a little uncomfortable.
You're just kind of moving through everything. We'll have to work on getting you into these positions in a more aggressive way.
Yeah, let me go 100%. It's because I like to take my choreo like a little.
I understand. We'll keep it real.
Yeah, let me go
Here we
100%.
go. Can't lick the puss. Bop, da. Hit, muscle.
I can boogie, but I am not a dancing queen.
7. Are you there?
I don't know. I'm figuring it out.
Lydia is sort of questioning all of her moves. Yeah. So I need to get her to give over to this I'm a villain energy because if she's questioning herself, it won't go well for her. So you are whores.
On the weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
So this number for you guys is all about giving a lot of hooker, badass, Charlie's Angels energy. Okay? 5, 6, and 7, 8. We're living. Here we go. And 5, 6, and 7, and 8. All right, that's good. Keri Colby is a great mover. She's giving that super empowered femininity. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, Tina.
8. You're really stomping
Sure.
right now. It's feeling a little NFL.
Oh my god.
But Tina Burner is not exactly giving full woman.
She's the burly one.
Yeah.
The character.
It's like Shrek, you know?
When we're doing synchronized dancing, I just want to make sure that they all really look good together. Let me see, just keep doing this. What's the struggle bus, babe? Okay. So, step on your right leg. Panic.
No, I'm fine. This is my relaxed space.
That's good. Work.
Love her to death, but Nicole is fucking up my gig.
This is the first slap. This way, right?
You're just literally, it's just right, left, walking.
Like, how much more simpler can simple get?
1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm like,
No, that's where the
I'm
problem
messing
is.
up.
Yeah.
My God, Keri, Nicole, and Tina are a complete mess. I see my plan is working exactly as I needed it to.
I'm dancing.
We're gonna have to work on it, and yeah, we gotta move on. Okay.
Oh my God, the last day.
Okay, so next up is recording with Leland. So, I think the queens that actually did it the best, I would have to say. Tina, Lydia did really good. But when it came to the choreography, I honestly felt, with Adam Shankman, I honestly felt that the other group, Puss, did more better than the other group. Honestly, I will say that with that in mind, I will say Mistress a little bit fucked over with the choreo, but she was trying at least. But you know she's not good with choreo.
Last chance, ladies. Girl, we are going to the final performance of the bracket, and girl, I'm feeling so confident going into this performance because I practiced my ass off for this number.
I'm sick of these hoes. Do you think we're gonna make some money tonight? I would like to make 10,000. I would like to make 10,000.
I want to get a good client with a $10,000 tip.
As a whole, I am nervous for our team, but I am confident with my choreography, and this is my last time to earn some points, so I gotta make sure I shine. Maybe all bets are off. I am bringing it to the stage.
Lydia, who do you think is the weakest from our group?
We don't have a weak link, baby.
You're supposed to be being honest.
I am being honest.
You don't have to lie because you're afraid of her.
The choreo was very hard for me to pick up, but now that I've had some time to practice, I'm ready to bring the puss.
Can everyone say, okay, let's all say we're in the bottom who we would consider giving our points to?
No matter what, you enjoyed it, so giving your points away first. So
Yeah.
That's that shit I'm talking about, girl. We gotta win.
You gotta win.
They're out of us. I'm done. I'm over it.
Look at her, she's smiling. She's smiling.
I'm smiling because it's just the gaslight of it all. Like, we all know Mistress, we all know what she does, and we all know Georges, and we've seen how they play the game, and we all know that I was the one, I was the one sitting there, let's throw that dress, let's do that. I'm not here to sell my girls under the bus.
When it skips like that on like stretched fabric like this, what is the T?
Is it?
But that's why you were so in the dress, because you wanted to appease her to get her
Girl,
point.
nice
Tina,
try.
go. Tina, just
Nice
take
try,
that mug.
baby. Nice try.
Take that mug,
You're
girl, take that
exhausting me.
mug.
Exhausting me. You call it MVQ points, most valuable queen. But the bracket that I'm in, it's MVA, most valuable alliance. We are back in high school with bratty little bitches stirring up some shit. And that's okay, honey, because I'm a grown-ass man. And I'm going to play fair. Because I want to leave this competition with my head held high.
Let me be the first to just tell everyone, playing fair 100% of the time does not get you shit.
No.
All the girls who are in positions of power be fucking people over. Yes, ma'am.
Girl,
That's
because right
just
now,
the tea.
if we would have split it evenly, we'll be fucking going through it. Some of these girls are taking this competition so personally, and it's not that serious. Have you seen All Stars? Then Mamoru puts a game in front of me, bitch. I'm doing anything to win that $200,000 and that crown, okay?
I'll be honest, instead of y'all being messy, I don't think I've ever been that gagged before.
And neither one of them have given you points, right?
They are supposed to give me points, but they were in the top, so I'm still giving them the opportunity to do their big one and be women of their word.
Got you. We got you. If I do not win tonight, I think my only hope for getting a point is going to be dependent on Keri. Keri, what are you going to do with your point?
You know what? I would consider giving a point to anyone in the moment when you need it, and you're not off the table.
Aww. That's sweet. I love Keri.
Yes, I love Keri too.
It feels kind of silly because I kind of did fuck her over the first week, but I really meant it. If I had a point to give to her, I would give her the point because I would obviously make right on what I said and what I did. I feel like Texas queens are always supreme. Like, this girl always just wear it out.
We're a different kind of breed. Is that like inbred?
Oh my god!
So the queens are getting to make the drama really starts bubbling. So I will say Tina, Murmur, and Nova was fuming, but I do say, like I said with Keri earlier, I don't know how I felt about this moment, considering that if you had an agreement with her before, you should have gave it to her. And I don't know if they're really paying attention to lines. This is really like the game they're playing is more of like a shady game, and I can expect that from Mistress, but I never would have expected that from like Gorgeous at the end of the day.
Welcome to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race Tournament of All-Stars. She's sitting on a secret agent, Michelle Visage. Now, Michelle, do you have a spy name?
Ooh, they call me Mr. Tits.
All right, Miss Ariella Jones. And my undercover brother, Carson Presley. Carson, do you have a spy name?
Well, I was going to use Lydia Butthole Collins, but apparently that's taken. So now it's just Brown Eye. As in Brown Eye for the straight guy.
From the bowels of the Pentagon, Adam Shankman.
My code name is Dick. Dick Fister. But that's Mr. Fister if you're nasty.
My goodness, where are you people from?
Bowels of the Pentagon.
Yes, clearly. This week we challenged our queens to sing and dance their padded asses off. In Starrbooty, the Rebooty. All Stars, start your engines, and may the best drag queen win.
Here we go, Starrbooty.
Supermodel and secret agent Starrbooty is working undercover at the club to bust the evil agents of Puss.
What you don't know can't hurt you, slick. What I do know is don't nuts with these filthy tricks. I'm taking my time to do it right, taking my time to win this fight. Bang, boom, pow. 6'7" no pinches. I paid all of my dues in the trenches. Blow you away, no problem. That's what I say. That's how I know when I got it. Bang, boom, pow. She can take you, take for time. Stop booty, booty, booty. That's my hand. Stop booty, booty, booty. We can take you, take for time.
Holy hairspray. Starbooty's been kidnapped. Meanwhile, Starbooty's booty squad is working undercover as prostitutes.
Hey, baby. Are you lonely tonight?
You want some company?
I'm your favorite hooker's favorite hooker.
So what are you in the mood for?
Coffee?
Tea.
Martini? They call me coffee, 'cause I like it black and hot. I'm bold and strong, and all the bad boys want their shots. Boss is my game. I got the brawn, bitch, I bring the pink. Catwalks, left turn, roundhouse kick. Last with me, and you'll go down quick.
Midnight booty, 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 booty. Midnight booty, I need some booty, booty.
We're here to save the day. We're kicking ass and taking names. Meet me here with a face that charms. Rock so lethal, it's ringing the alarms. I'll dazzle you blind. Love at first sight. Beauty, a danger, and a whole lot of fight.
Girl, you got a booty call.
Booty Squad, I've been kidnapped by the agents of Puss. They're demanding a sickening supply of Anastasia Berlio's cosmetics, plus a grand ransom of $200 billion. Pay up or I'm kaput.
Something's not right here. Wait a minute. Zoom in on them hands. She's tapping out a code.
What's she saying?
2-piece cinnamon biscuit, sweet tea, and a side of curly fries. But that's her lunch order at Shaka Khan Chicken Shack. She's being held captive there.
Hurry, we've got to rescue her before it's too late.
But do we have time for one more chorus? Honey, always. Kicking ass and taking names. Starrbooty, we're on the way.
Meanwhile, the agents of Puss have Starbooty under lock and key in the basement of the Shaka Khan Chicken Shack.
You better let me out. Let me out, suckers. You better open up this box.
Now that we've captured Starrbooty, world domination will be ours!
You'll never get away with this. Zip it. You dicks know too much.
We prefer to be called by our full name, Dangerous Instigators of Chaos.
Shut up, dick. First, we get the money, then you and Starrbooty are up for elimination. We are the agents of Puss. Powerful, underground, sister, syndicate. And baby, you can't make the puss. Can't make the puss. We're so damn strong. Gotta be us. You'll find you're wrong.
Foxy's the name, the mastermind of crime. I got Puss operations, running smooth
showtime. I got the plans to make the world submit. Try to lick me, your taste defeat. That's it. Can't lick the plus.
Moxie here, I'm the killer queen. My touch is deadly, my method's unseen. Mess with me, you'll meet your maker. I'm the real deal, genuine, no faker.
Can't lick the plus. We're too damn strong. Try to beat us, you'll find you're wrong.
My name's Pam, and pain is my pleasure. Torture and torment beyond all measure. I'll make you squirm and beg for their release. When it comes to dishing hurt, my wonders never cease.
Can't lick the plus. We're too damn strong. Try to beat us, you'll find you're wrong. Plus it's tight, baby. This is sick. Try to lick this plus like sucker, but too quick. You can't lick the plus. Licky, licky, mother tucker. You can't lick the plus. Licky, licky, mother tucker. Can't lick the plus.
Wow, if it isn't the Agents of Puss. Let's get 'em, ladies.
Slide it, whack it, move, kick, pow. Dance hard. Watch this. Slide it, whack it, move, kick, pow. Round two. Watch this. Slide it, whack it, move, kick, pow. She's gone.
Surprise, surprise! I was never in danger. I just needed you to see that when Booty, Puss, and Dick work together, there ain't nothing we can't do. Good job, Mother Tuckers. Starrbooty out.
You know, Starrbooty is right. We shouldn't fight amongst ourselves.
The true forces of evil are the ones that try to separate us.
I think there's one thing Booty, Puss, and Dick can all agree on.
Any hole is a goal.
Now go tell that to the man.
Category is Wild Wild West. Up first.
Okay, so let's talk about, like, Starrbooty. Yeah. So I'll give it 3 out of 5 for me. I'm glad RuPaul was in it, but I will say it wasn't one of my favorite Rusicals. I will also say who delivered the star-making moment would have to be the Agents of Puss. But who maybe got lost in the funk would have to be Tina's group, which is the Booty Squad. I like the Agents of Puss a lot more. But we're now on hit or shit time, so it's now to get into the wild, wild west of the runway.
Nicole Page Brooks. It's Nicole the Stallion.
This look is Nicole Page Brooks as a carnival ride.
Save a horse, ride a drag queen.
I am wearing
This is a
my
shit.
Inspired / RuPaul Met Gala illusion. You wanna ride? Hop on. Giddy up!
Look at the rump on that filly.
Yeah, well, I hear she's looking for a stable relationship. Up next, Tina Burner. Yee-haw!
I love this
Put the hat
look.
on a hat.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a hit for me.
I
I am serving vintage Wonder Woman if she went to the Wild Wild West.
This really roped me in.
I know, if you look closely, baby, you can see the stars, the ropes wrapping around my body like I've been lassoed. It is art.
Leather, mommy.
I got my dark hair on, and I love people to see this different side of me.
That gave me wood. From the great state of Texas, Keri Cole.
Oh, this is a hit. Give me their Beyonce.
This look is my interpretation of being completely dripping and soaking wet, but also dry. I'm owning my Texas heritage and my history, and I look fucking stunning.
Remember the Alamo, she better don't. Up next, from the great state of Texas, Mistress
Oh, this is definitely a hit.
Fire in the hole.
Which hole?
All of them. I need to show Tina Burner how to actually turn it and burn it. This is how you wear flames, honey.
She is such a flamer.
This just encapsulates everything that Mistress is. It's over the top, it's a little bit campy, it looks sickening, it's shiny, and I'm giving you high Texas glam, honey.
She's got reservations at the Breast Western. Up next, Lydia Butthole Collins.
Now this is a hit as well.
Yeah. To you. Evening, ma'am, and welcome to my saloon.
The boys call her Longhorn.
Yeah. I have these cartoonishly wide cowskin chaps. I have a Longhorn-inspired hat on with tons of chains and fringe and frills. Oh. There's ropes. There's a lasso.
Okay, Corral, come on.
The only thing missing from my look is Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner running around.
Well, apparently she's from Oklahoma.
Yes!
Up next, from the great state of Texas, Georges.
This is a shit.
Oh, Miss Kitty.
Yes. Girl, I wanted to give saloon girl down. I wanted to give head bitch of the gapey saloon bitch. I want to be the head bitch in charge, you know, with all these hoes and prostitutes in my saloon, you know what I mean?
You heard of Starrbooty? That's Star Titty.
Oh.
Starbooty's cousin.
Once removed.
Yeah.
Okay, so my super hit of the night is gonna have to definitely go to Lydia and Mistress. And my super shit of the night, I'm gonna have to say Nicole and Georges.
Welcome, Queens. Tournament of All-Star rules are in full effect. Now tonight, I'll name the top 2 All-Stars of the week, and they will receive 2 points each. Then, the top 2 will lip sync for their chance to win $10,000 and 1 extra point. Now remember, this is the last week of this bracket. Tonight, the top 3 queens with the most points will continue on to our Tournament of All-Stars semifinals, and the chance to win $200,000. The final lip sync smackdown for the crown. Now it's time for the judges' critiques. First up, Nicole Paige Brooks.
Nicole, I've never seen anything like this ever in my entire life. You literally did everything opposite of right. And I think that that needs some rewarding because that is extraordinary.
There is a rhythm, and you did not find the rhythm.
If that's not your strong suit, you have to figure out ways where you can distract the viewer and razzle-dazzle us and look confident, sell it. That's showbiz. This look, I mean, this is a home run for me. It's clever, it's chic, it's very campy, very drag. I love every stitch of it.
Oh, thank you.
Up next, Tina Burner.
This look is fantastic. I love how sculptural it is. It looks like it could be some kind of runway piece from like Moschino. I'm living for it.
In the Rusical, you stomped, you ate, you did everything that was asked of you, and you were adding to the scene in a way that wasn't taking away from your sisters.
You hit everything that you were supposed to hit. But for some reason, I kept losing you, Tina, because some people stood out more. But it was fantastic work that you do.
Up next, Keri Coven.
That hat, it's like a modern art piece to me. Mama, those like dangly little chains coming off of there and the jewels, so great.
I'm a little bit nitpicky, but you know, this is an all-stars thing. The shape of the hat just comes across as a little square across the top line, but overall it's really beautiful, ethereal.
Judging by watching you, I don't think you're the choreo queen, but it was so smart what you did because you were literally stealing the show. You couldn't not watch you. Your recording of your voice was hysterical.
I'm your favorite hooker's favorite hooker.
It was so articulated. Just, it was fantastic. I could see you doing voiceovers for animated stuff. It was really, really good. Up next, Mistress Isabel Brooks.
In the performance, you attacked it hard, and I love when you do that. I love that hairy costume situation you had. It looked beautiful with the hair that you had on your head. My one point that I wanted to bring to you, I don't know if it was because of the costume, but you kind of didn't extend enough on the movements, and it made it look like you were not giving it your all.
I love this hat. I love how it's detailed underneath the brim. I love the shape of it. I think it's so smart how there's a lot of curves going on here, and that really works.
Thank you. Up next, Lydia Butthole Collins.
Evening, ma'am.
This is fantastic. I absolutely love this. It's quirky like you are. Did you make it?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. It's so cool. The rope detail down the pant leg, all of those are fantastic.
It is so rotten and wrong. I love it. I love it.
You had some of the more difficult choreo, walking across the chairs, doing the lift, all those things. You definitely nailed the technicality of it.
I could see as I was giving you material, you had this, oh God, look in your eyes, and then you never said no. You just went for it. I loved your acting. I thought that this was a great night for you.
Up next, Georges.
Oh, you have this little side mouth thing that you think, yeah, that's you what? First I get the money. And then it just made me laugh. Georges, it was just spectacular watching you do it.
This tonight was an all-stars, all-star performance.
Thank you. You are just an amazing performer. You could go straight to Broadway, honestly.
Thank you so much.
This outfit, is this a silhouette I've seen before? Yes. To me, it's a little more Pink Pony Club than OK Corral.
I think it's very smart. I think you didn't do Western wear, but you chose a Western character. You're that saloon girl. It fits your brand. And you stand out because you did Western, but with a little bit of a different lens.
All right. Thank you, All-Stars. I think we've heard enough. Well, you untuck backstage. The judges and I will deliberate. And one last detail. This week's bottom 4 queens must give away their MVQ points on the main stage, immediately following the final lip sync.
Oh.
You may leave the stage.
Thank y'all.
Okay, just between us squirrel friends, what do you think? Now we're looking for the top 2 all-stars of the week.
Nicole Paige Brooks, bless her heart, choreography is not her strong suit, and I think what you need to do in that case is like figure out something else. She just needed to sell it.
But I enjoyed her little solo moment because she felt in control, so I actually liked it.
Tina Burner, the fashion look, I thought it was chic, it was sophisticated.
Yeah, that outfit was gorgeous. My favorite of the evening.
For me, Tina was the MVP of that group.
Listen, she did everything she was supposed to do, and yet Keri outshone her.
Keri did something that Nicole Paige Brooks should have done. She made it her own, and it was fascinating to watch.
What I love about Mistress Isabel Brooks is that she takes charge. She came out, she donkey punched us into submission.
In fact, I didn't mind that her arms didn't extend as far as they could have. I was really focused on her acting, and I was sold. it's time to talk about butthole.
Everybody's talking about butthole.
Everybody's talking about butthole.
She did some pretty tough choreography that she absolutely could not have handled if this was her season.
And then this runway look, she's just wildly creative. I thought it was very solid.
Yeah.
I love how Georges is taking risks. She's putting character into her characters now.
It's all completely effortless. The runway she was giving like 1880s Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
I think the Western outfit was a smart choice because it was another aspect of the Western experience.
She stood out.
She stood out.
Yeah.
Silence! I have made my decision. Bring back my all-stars. Welcome back, All-Stars. Based on your Starrbooty, the Rebooty performances, and your Wild Wild West runway presentations, I've made some decisions. The top 2 All-Stars of the week are Georges.
Okay,
Lydia
Georges.
Butthole Collins.
Oh, Lydia too.
Oh my God. Congratulations. You've each earned 2 points. The rest of you can step to the back of the stage.
Damn, they talking about
Georges
shade
and
already.
Butthole. We're moving on to semifinals. But there's still a chance for third place, so I've got to figure out what I'm doing quickly. Send Keri, both of us, send Keri.
Okay.
You tell me. Mistress has been telling Keri she's going to give her point. So if me and Tina both give her our points, and we can bump Mistress out the top.
Georges, Lydia, this week you were both bootiful. But tonight, there can only be one winner. 2 All-Stars stand before me. Ladies, this is your last chance.
Okay, come on, let's see how we get this lip sync.
Win $10,000 and earn a coveted extra point in the Tournament of All-Stars. Time has come for you to lip sync for your legacy.
Oh my God! I'm for sure in the semifinals, and now I need that extra point because I'm not gonna let this new bitch beat me. Absolutely not. Especially in a lip sync. Mama, wrong girl.
Good luck, and don't fuck it up.
Okay, come on, Texas Hold'em.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. They are cards down, 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 down. So pocket less. Throw your keys up. Stick around, round, round, round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie and a real live hold down. Don't be a bitch, come take it to the floor now. There's a tornado in my city. Every basement. That shit ain't pretty. We survive it. All the red cup kisses, sweet redemption, passing time, yeah. One step to the right, we headed to a dive bar.
I don't know what just happened. And now my fucking computer froze. Why you gotta fucking do this shit? Just gonna watch the remaining, guys.
All Stars, I've made my decision. Georges, congratulations. You're a winner, baby. You've won a cash tip
and you've earned an extra point.
Thank you, Mother.
Nicole, Tina, Keri, and Mistress, please step forward. Bottom 4 All-Stars. It's time for you to give your MVQ point to the All-Star you believe is the most valuable queen of the week. Choose wisely, because your MVQ point could determine which queens advance to the semifinals. Now, in the event of a tie, I will choose who moves forward to the semifinals. The current scores are Georges with 7.5 points, Lydia Butthole Collins with 6 points, Mistress has 4.5, Keri Colby and Tina Burner both have 2 points, and Nicole Paige Brooks has 1 point. Queens, write down the names of your MVQ now.
My heart is down in the bottom of my stomach because I literally need every single girl in the bottom to give me their point for me to move on to the semifinals.
Lipsticks down. Nicole Paige Brooks, which queen gets your MVQ point?
If we can bump Mistress at the top, I'd be very happy. I want to give it to who I think is the best in my group, and that's Miss Keri Colby. I love you. Good luck.
That takes Keri to 3 points. Tina Burner, your turn.
I believe in playing fair. Keri did something tonight that I was so proud of, and I'm happy I could be there. So
Yeah, my thing is...
continue to do that by giving me my...
That takes Keri to 4 points.
Fans, what I'm going to do is keep watching it from here because my computer is acting very weird. I'm going to keep watching it from here and then I'll let you know my comments right after.
Right or wrong, and even a score.
It comes down to me versus Keri. If she gives me a point, I'm in the next round.
I chose to write Tina Burner.
So Tina Burner gets Keri's point, which brings Tina to 3 points. Mistress, who gets your MVQ point?
Mistress pulled a fast one on me. So if she puts me in the semifinals, justice would be served. You know, we litigate.
So the first week I did something very nasty and out of character, and I stole Nicole and Keri's point. And I did tell Keri I was going to give her my point. And I do think she did very well this challenge. However, I knew she was going to be a fake bitch and not give me her point. So I gave my point to Lydia. Oh. You're welcome, daughter.
That takes Lydia to 7 points.
Holy shit.
You know what, bitch? Yeah, I am a motherfucking fake bitch to you, girl. Because, like, what the fuck? You've been nothing but fake this entire fucking competition. And you really fucking tried me. And I know you feel like shit for that, you bitch.
All-Stars. All the points for this bracket have now been awarded. Which means Georges, Lydia Butthole Collins, and Mistress Isabel Brooks, you are advancing to the semifinals. Congratulations. Nicole Paige Brooks, Tina Burner, Keri Colby. All is not lost. You still have a chance to re-enter the competition. Prior to the grand finale, each of our regular judges will choose one eliminated all-star to be entered into the wild card lottery.
So I was trying to figure out who's going to be
Randomly, one all-star will be selected to compete in the final lip-sync smackdown for the crown. The chance to win $200,000.
Work.
Now to our viewers. Tune in next week as the third and final bracket of All Stars arrive to compete. Thank you, queens. And remember, if you can't love yourself and you gonna love somebody else. Can I get an amen up in here? Amen. Now let the music play.
Bring on these other semi-final bitches. I'm ready for them to feel my wrath.
The next queens have no idea what they're in for. It's about to be stunts, shows, and shenanigans.
To the other queens of the next round, I can't wait to meet you.
Next time on the Tournament of All Stars. Presenting bracket number 3.
I am not to be fucked with. I am a legend. I came here to kick ass. Look out.
For this week's Tournament of All Stars Maxi Challenge, you need to design and create a bewitching look for the main stage.
Goosebumps. I'm sold. I need to click. So we'll see you now. This is the most homosexual moment of my life.
I feel pressure because it's like only 3 weeks, baby. We have to bring it even harder.
I love a challenge.
She's gonna meet you at the parking lot, right?
I'll remember that. Click and save.
I'm not just a bitch. I'm that bitch.
Oh, honey.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay. So, this time they had to give their MVQ points away at the main stage like we know as they did last time. I think that Mistress wanted to play a game all along, and I think that Keri deserved to get in the semifinals. I'm fine with Mistress, but I will say that that was a lie and that was being a fake bitch move. But, you know Mistress, pulling the shenanigans all fucking season. So the queens moving on to the next level are Georges, Lydia, and Mistress. I would say, yes, this is my dream 3 to have him because I do know they need, like, drama for reality TV. But I do wish that Keri was up there. I really do. So we're heading on to the final bracket of the season. So from the pink bracket that we saw, who I can see taking it is honestly Lydia taking it into getting in that top 4. It's the only person I can see. So right now I have Bosco, Irene, and Lydia. The alternative queens, I want to represent them. And I want to say thank you, Spooky fans, for tuning into another devilishly good edition of HELLFIRE Viewing Party. I'm sorry we couldn't have Keri for too long because she had another event to get to. But don't forget to catch Pride Mayhem, hosted by yours truly and Kendall Hex D'Angelo. Tonight at 10, it's going to be at 11 tonight. Keri and I will also be tearing it up on stage, as well as Kendall, so don't you dare miss it. Remember, Hellfire burns right every single Friday. Next week, I'm summoning Hot Boy Trade of the evening, Bliss Cornell again, to break down the next episode, where the final 6 queens, the purple bracket, hit the main stage for a Good Witch versus Wicked Witch Design Challenge. Teamwork, tension, and tool. Oh my. Thank you, Swiggy fans, for joining us for devilishly good edition of HELLFIRE Viewing Party. Make sure you catch up Pride Mayhem right after this. So like, comment, and subscribe, my Swiggy fans. And until next time, stay spooky. I'm out.